Plant FAQs, Begonia candy stripes. Begonia candy stripes, a guide to the striped beauty. Hi, Ferbvu here. I'm a passionate plant enthusiast, and today, I want to delve into the fascinating world of the begonia candy stripes. This little gem boasts stunning variegated foliage, making it a captivating addition to any indoor space. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or a curious beginner, this FAQ will equip you with the knowledge to cultivate a thriving begonia candy stripes. See more 2,104 species in genus Begonia at monsteraholic.com. What is a begonia candy stripes? The begonia candy stripes is an enchanting hybrid, believed to have originated in Asia. Its exact lineage remains a mystery, but its captivating beauty speaks for itself. This begonia features captivating dark green leaves adorned with vibrant pink stripes, creating a mesmerizing candy cane effect. As a mature specimen, the begonia candy stripes transforms into a truly striking focal point. Light and location, finding the sweet spot. Begonia candy stripes thrives in indirect sunlight. Harsh direct sun can scorch the delicate leaves, so avoid south-facing windows. Opt for placement near an east or north-facing window where it can receive gentle morning or filtered light throughout the day. Remember, this begonia isn't a fan of extremes. Rooms with fluctuating temperatures or drafts can stress the plant. Aim for a consistent temperature range between 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. Watering wisely. Keeping your begonia happy. Begonia candy stripes prefers consistently moist soil, but not soggy. Here's a simple trick. Stick your finger into the potting mix. If the top inch feels dry, it's watering time. Drench the soil thoroughly until water drains from the drainage holes, then discard the excess. Avoid overwatering, as this can lead to root rot. During cooler months, you can adjust your watering frequency, allowing the soil to dry out slightly more between waterings. Humidity, mimicking a tropical paradise. Begonia candy stripes hails from a naturally humid environment. To mimic these conditions indoors, consider using a pebble tray. Fill a shallow tray with pebbles and water, placing your begonia candy stripes pot on top, not directly in the water. As the water evaporates, it will increase the humidity around the plant. Alternatively, grouping your begonia candy stripes with other humidity-loving plants can create a miniaturized humid microclimate. Soil selection, the foundation for growth. A well-draining potting mix is crucial for your begonia candy stripes. A good option is a commercial aroid or begonia mix. These mixes typically contain perlite or orchid bark for optimal drainage and aeration. Fertilizing for flourishing foliage. During the growing season, spring and summer, you can provide your begonia candy stripes with a balanced, diluted liquid fertilizer once a month. Opt for a fertilizer formulated for foliage plants, as these prioritize nitrogen for lush leaf growth. During fall and winter, when growth slows, ease off on fertilization. Common begonia candy stripes problems, diagnosis, and solutions. Leaf discoloration, brown or yellowing leaves can signal various issues. Check for underwatering, overwatering, or excessive light exposure. Adjust your watering routine or relocate the plant to a more suitable spot. Pest issues, mealybugs and spider mites are occasional visitors to begonias. If you notice these tiny sap-sucking insects, isolate the plant and treat it with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Can begonia candy stripes be propagated? Absolutely. Begonia candy stripes can be propagated through stem cuttings. Here's a simplified approach. Select a healthy stem with at least 2 nodes, leaf junctions. Using sterilized shears, make a clean cut just below a node. Remove the lower leaves, leaving a couple of nodes exposed. Dip the cut end in rooting hormone, optional, but can promote faster root growth. Plant the cutting in a pot filled with moist potting mix. Cover the pot loosely with a plastic bag to maintain humidity. Place the pot in bright, indirect light, and keep the soil evenly moist. With a little patience, you'll witness new growth emerging from the nodes in a few weeks. Begonia maculata versus begonia candy stripes. Striking similarities, subtle differences. Begonia maculata, also known as the polka dot begonia, shares some visual similarities with the begonia candy stripes. Both boast captivating foliage with contrasting colors. However, key differences exist. The Begonia maculata features dark green leaves adorned with silvery white polka dots. It also tends to be a larger plant compared to the Begonia candy stripes. In terms of care requirements, both prefer indirect light and well-draining soil. However, the Begonia maculata thrives in slightly higher humidity levels. If your home environment tends to be on the drier side, the Begonia candy stripes might be a more suitable choice. Ultimately, both begonias are stunning additions to any plant collection, and the choice often boils down to personal preference for the contrasting foliage patterns. Conclusion: living with a Begonia candy stripes. The Begonia candy stripes is a captivating plant that injects a pop of color and vibrancy into any indoor space. With its relatively straightforward care requirements, it's a fantastic choice for both seasoned plant parents and curious beginners.